Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is May 12th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla, this is looking not so bad, minus $6, 0.82%. We closed at 728, but we went quite low during the day. Post-market, we are down 7.89 at 720.11. So let's look at what we have here on the chart. We are in a downward channel. You've known this. You've known this for quite some time. So the behavior of the stock is that we are in a downtrend, and the stock is supposed to be bouncing back and forth between these lines. So far, it has been doing that since the beginning of April. This is a trend. This is a decent trend. So this is what is supposed to happen. And technical analysis does not really try to pinpoint the exact low, but we try to pinpoint changes in pattern and breaks in trend. So when Tesla is going to get out of this downtrend, we are going to know it because the stock is going to close outside of these downward resistance. And by downward resistance, I'm talking about the two purple line right here. So once the stock crosses these two lines, then it means that the downtrend has ended. It does not necessarily mean that the stock is going to go up, but it means that at least we could go sideways, or we could go lower, but at a different rate. And we are going to check that and determine when the stock is going to start to go back up. This is what we are trying to do. So with technical analysis, the trend following way of doing technical analysis, we will never catch the exact low. We will never catch the exact high to sell, close, but not exact. But we are never going to hold a dead cat. When the stock is going to go down and start a downtrend, we are never going to hold and just say, oh yeah, that's going to come back up Sunday. Yes, it might be coming back up, but we don't do that. When the stock is in a downtrend, we get out and we let the stock fall. And when the stock starts back a new uptrend, we get back in. This way of investing / trading can make us more money than people that merely buy and hold. Because if you bought and hold, you had Tesla stock at 1,200, and now the same Tesla stock is worth 728. So you could have gotten out and then let the stock fall down. And when it starts to go back up again, you get back in again. So you can optimize the money you are making in the stock market. If you want to buy and hold, sure, you can make money. If you pick out great companies, you can make money and you can make a lot of money. Fine. If you want to optimize the money you are making and not holding a dead cat while it's coming down, then you need to time the market. And this seems to be so bad. Oh, you cannot time the market. You cannot time the market. You can time the market. You can time the market. You can time the market with a very nice level of accuracy. So if you are interested in learning about that, subscribe to my channel. This is what we are doing here. So this is not for everybody. So this is for people that want to gain a deep understanding of stock behavior, of stock chart behavior. The sermon is over. Please tithe as you come out. Okay, so today we have a green candle. Oh, wow, we have a green candle, but we closed lower than we closed yesterday. And we went as low as 680 during the early morning and went as high as 759. And we broke outside of this downward support right here. So this is the support of this downward channel, and we broke outside of it. So this is not good news. When we break outside of a support, there's a danger that the stock is going to continue outside of that support and go even lower. So let me just add a new resistance right here, because Tesla is really going quite steeply. Maybe this is the new steepness of Tesla. Let's go see the 1-hour chart. So on the 1-hour charts, yesterday we closed quite close to this support channel, this support right here. So basically we bounced a little bit with this first hour of the day. So this is the first hour of the day. So we opened right here at 700, and then the stock went back down and then came back up. The second hour, we tried to break 740 right here, but then we could not hold 740 for more than 1 hour. And then we came back down, and look at how perfect this is. We are following this downward support right here. The downward support is being followed quite well on the 1-hour chart. And now we are climbing a little bit higher here. Tesla is going to start changing its direction when stochastic is going to cross over 60. So stochastic over 60 means that Tesla is going back up, is starting an uptrend, at least on the 1-hour chart. So on the 1-hour chart, each candle equals 1 hour of trading. So we don't really see a nice uptick yet. If you want to trade Tesla on the 1-hour chart, I would wait until Tesla breaks this downward resistance, and I would wait for stochastic to get over 60. And this can give the opportunity to catch some swing. I don't know if it's going to swing up to this one here or up to this one here, but it should be swinging if we have these two criteria that are met. Going back to the daily chart, let's look at our indicators. And don't worry if you don't understand everything exactly the first time that you are watching one of my videos. I do these videos every single day, so you need to watch every single day to accumulate the knowledge. As soon as you do this, then you will start to understand what I am saying. And then you will learn a lot faster, because I'm not just giving you the theory, I'm showing you every single day what is happening in the stock and how we can try to interpret it. So stochastic is at 11, and we need stochastic at over 60 in order to have a move up. MACD told us to sell right here. He told us to sell around April 8th. And this was a nice move here. RSI, we like to have RSI over 50, and we like to have DMI bullish, which means the green line above the red line. So this is what we like to have. So one thing of interest right here is that we have reached an important support. We have reached an important support. It does not necessarily mean that Tesla is going to go back up, but this is a definite possibility. So 695.46 is a support. So if we break 695.46, if we closed below that tomorrow, most likely the stock is going to go further down. So what technical analysis tries to do is to identify the moves of the stock that have no consequence, and try to identify the moves of the stock that have consequences. And basically, this is why we have support lines and resistance lines. When the stock is moving between these two lines, this is pretty much just noise. And it's very hard to predict what is going to happen, because it's just noise. It does not matter. When we cross a resistance or a support, then it starts to matter. And then we start to pay closer attention, and we might even decide to make a decision and buy some stock or sell some stock or buy a call or buy a put. So all of the indicators are pretty much in the tank here, but we are right on support. So we stopped at support. So this is going to be very interesting to see tomorrow if we are going to hold 695.46. So this is what I want to look at. Let's look at the VIX a little bit. So VIX is an indicator that tells us about the volatility in the S&P 500. The more volatility we have in the S&P 500, the more fear there is in the market, and stocks tend to go down. So the higher the VIX goes, the lower the stocks go. So today, what is interesting is that VIX is coming down a little bit, and we can draw the same support and resistance on the VIX, as we are doing with stocks. So right now, we are in a bullish trend for the VIX. The VIX has been going up basically since April 4th. And if we go take a look at Tesla here, April 4th was the top of Tesla, and Tesla has been coming down since. So see, this is the bottom and this is the top. And for Tesla, the same dates, the top and then the bottom. This is why we are looking at the VIX to tell us what is the direction of the overall market, to try to understand what is going to be the direction of Tesla at the same time. So VIX is increasing right here. It's increasing, but it is increasing at different speed. There's this speed right here and this, and there's this second speed right here. And now we seem to be weakening a little bit here and trying to go down here. So a VIX is looking like it wants to come back down a little bit. We have the RSI that is also trending down, and the RSI is telling us the strength in the VIX, and the strength is decreasing. This is giving us maybe an early indication that the VIX is going to go down a little bit. If that is the case, Tesla should be going up a little bit. So that's the only information that we need to be able to maybe make a trade. Let's look at Dow Jones, pretty much the same thing. Now this is the big downward channel for Dow Jones, and we came and we close right outside here, right here. We close right outside this support, but at the same time, we used, let me give you the exact number. We used 31,222 as support during the day. So maybe we are going to bounce a little bit because we have a longer wick at the bottom here than at the top of the body of the candle. The body of the candle is the color of the candle. And those wicks show us the relative strength of the buyers versus the sellers. The longer wick, so the longer the top wick is, the stronger the sellers are, and the longer the bottom wick, the stronger the buyers are. And then we need to also take a look at the body, but I'll explain that in another video. If not, this video is going to last 3 hours. So S&P, SPX seems to have been stopped here at support. Nasdaq Composite also looking like it's getting very close to this support right here. And Nasdaq 100, I would say, broke inside of it. So maybe we have reached a local minimum here, and maybe things are going to look up a little bit. I don't know if they will look up, but this is a possibility, and I don't act on what I'm thinking is going to happen. I will act when we are going to have a fact, a break of a resistance like this one. This is an action signal, and then we can say, I think it's going to break it tomorrow. I think it's going to break it in 2 weeks. This is just conjectures. And we don't act on that, but we act on effectively when it is going to break this. And with also stochastic over 60, then we are going to act at that point. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. You can click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.